How do I love myself?
You know, it's that's been a long process for me, and um, I'll kind of share with you a tiny little bit of the journey, and then I'll tell you what I do now. I think I mentioned before that my biological mother wasn't really involved with me in a positive way. I mean, I think she had some mental health illness issues that weren't diagnosed. But anyway, so when I was a little girl, I mean, she basically just straight out told me, like, I don't want you, don't ever call me mother. I mean, it was just really like, it was kind of crazy. So, but then I had my grandmother who was very loving and nurturing. So, two things. I definitely got love and care from some people in my family. But I do think when the one person who's supposed to love you doesn't, it took me a long time to realize that, I thought I was damaged for the longest time. And there are times when I think it's just in my wiring, so I have to be very, cognizant of it. And sometimes when it's like you kind of slip up and you get that, inner voice, it's like, oh, no, 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 I got to check this. That's not true. And so I think that, you know, so what I do to love myself, I remind myself that I love myself. It's important to me with my job, with the children that, I'm blessed to, have in my life. Um, I let them know that I love them and that, I make sure that they're loved and valued and protected. Um, in my job, I think that, I see people when they're in a very rough spot. Sometimes they're in jail and I'm trying to get them out. A lot of times they're drug addicted or, have mental health issues. And, sometimes if you just treat people who are accustomed to being, you know, really just disrespected, sometimes if you treat them with compassion and respect, you can be the point of change in their life. And so, I just try to loving myself is me being that, point in other people's lives, you know. Yeah, so I just, daily look at different things in my life that, I'm so grateful for, like my son, working with a high school student, just different things. Like I have so much, to be grateful for and that I'm happy about. Like I love the way my life is now. And I think part of that is how I've made it and the way that I love myself. So